heart. Okay. Whoa. Shit. Dropping my phone. We're doing good. Okay. I'm on struggle street with my setup today. Okay. I cannot get those songs stuck out of my head. They're stuck in my head. Okay. Trying to get all this set up. It's so funny because on YouTube, you can just see legs. Just Charlie's legs dangling away. Hi, everyone. Happy, what is today? Hi. Damn it. Accidentally turned it around. It is Wednesday. Hi, everybody. Okay. Can see everything. We'll start in like a minute. Make sure that you have an area that you can practice on, that it is non-slip if you don't have a mat. Grab 2 blocks. Grab a... no, we don't need this strap. Blanket if you've got sensitive knees. And if anything happens on Instagram, go over to YouTube, which is just MJ Travers. It's in my bio. You can kind of, I feel like YouTube's better because it's a bigger, wider screen. It's in not portrait mode, landscape mode. And you can put on your TV. Yes. Okay. Bolster, blankets, blocks, anything else that you might need. And how are you guys?
Good.
Just all right?
Awesome. Super awesome.
Scott's good. Scott's super awesome. Charlie's...
floated?
How no. Charlie's just okay. Just okay. You what? Your back hurts? Okay. Whereabouts? In the middle?
In the middle.
Middle? Okay. Is it spinal? Is it muscle? Okay. All right. I'm going to turn off. Hi. I'm going to turn off comments. So get ready to do yoga. Okay. Remember, YouTube's over there if you need to go over to it. Let's start today. Let's start lying down on our back. Actually, let me ask something. When you say it's hurting, if you were to lie on a block, would that be okay? I want to start on our props today. So if you have blocks, if you don't have blocks, books, or cushion off the couch, or pillows, but it's going to be in the upper back, between the shoulder blades, running long ways, flat. So the block will look like this. Up the side, yeah. And then the other block you put under your head. Okay. Bring the one that's under the spine down a bit further. So it's really allowing extension through the front. So, block under your head, you'll have it medium ways or flat. If you don't need the block under your head, if your head comfortably rests on the ground, you can remove it. Feel the front of the chest open. So again, the block that's under the spine will be in the upper back. Think between the shoulder blades, so it allows the front of the chest to expand open. If you can see my mat, this is what it might look like when you set it up. So it's a pulled apart capital T. And I know that the mat's black, so it's kind of blending, but hopefully you can sort of discern where the blocks are. Let the arms come out wide. Put the legs where it feels comfortable. So we start to open the front of the chest already. Palms, if possible, will face up. The back of the head relaxes. And then, if If you need to bring the soles of the feet flat, knees bent, that's an option. You also have the option to knees together, feet wide, or a full butterfly position if that does feel a little better for you as well. Start to breathe in and out of the nose and let the breath move down into the low abdomen, low back, allowing the front of the body to open up. As you close the eyes, bring your awareness to your surroundings. What do you hear where you are? How does the body feel where you are? How does the breath feel moving in and out? Are there any areas that you feel a great deal of maybe pulling sensation? If it is comfortable, you might bring the arms just a little further back. So you might feel that a little more through the chest, through the biceps. Allowing the front of the body, especially for those of us who sit a lot, who are on computers or phones or maybe driving a lot, it's almost like we're undoing that shortening, that tightening of the front. The arms don't rest on anything, you'll bring them a little further down, just so that you can allow the body a supportive position, so it's not just hanging in space, to be able to open up a little further. Slowly breathing in and out. You're not here for too much longer. Just taking advantage of being exactly where you are. Please remember to modify however you need to. If this is not okay for the spine, you'll just lie on your back. Legs in whatever position feels best. Take 2 more breaths. One more full breath in. Full breath out. And the arms down by your side, soles of the feet flat to the ground with the knees bent. Roll off to whichever side sounds like in your brain, in your mind, it'll feel best. Remove the props. Lie on your back. Make sure that you can grab a block or whatever prop you have, that it's easy to grab. Bring the soles of the feet flat, knees bent, arms by your side. Inhale, bridge pose. Lift the pelvis up. Press the triceps back and down. Lift the chin slightly. Exhale, slowly articulate the spine back down. Again, inhale, slowly lift up. Feel each vertebrae lift one at a time, only as high as you need to. Exhale, slowly again. Let the spine and the pelvis come back to the ground. One more. Inhale, slowly lift up. Exhale, slowly lower all the way back down. This time, inhale, lift the pelvis up, grab your block or whatever prop you have as preference, put it under the back of the pelvis. Make sure it's the flat side or the medium side, and if this is way too much, lower it down or choose a prop that's lower or softer, or just have the pelvis on the ground. Again, listening to what you need for your body. Bring the left knee in towards the chest, extend the right leg long, interlace the fingers around the left shin or hamstring. You can keep the knee to the center or pull it out to the side. You can move the left foot around. Think of pointing the right toes away from the right shin. Really lengthening through the front of the right leg, the groin, across the top of the right hip. Option to use the right hand to help with gaining a little more space, maybe reaching the right hand further back. Take 2 more breaths. One more full inhale. And then slowly release. We'll swap it over. Bring the right knee in, extend the left leg long. Awkward finger grip as you interlace around the front of the right shin. Again, the option to move the knee out to the side. Point the left toes forwards. Prop is too high. Please remember that the lower back should not be in pain or discomfort at all. You might need to slightly tuck the pelvis towards the left heel. Think of, again, lengthening through the front left side of the body. You might use the left hand to push the left thigh down. A passive stretch. Maybe reaching the left hand or left arm further back behind you. And what you need to, what feels best for this side. Take 3 more breaths. Still breathing through the nose, down deep to the tips of the lungs. 2 more. One more full inhale breath. And slowly release the feet back down. Soles of the feet flat, knees bent. As you press the feet down, inhale, lift the pelvis up. Remove the prop and keep the hips lifted. It's a bridge pose. Press the triceps down. Think of using that to extend the front of the spine, the chest up towards the sky. Notice where you're pressing the weight into the feet. Can it be into the big toe mound, baby toe mound heel? The feet are more rolled out. Think of rolling the inner thighs down, outer hips up. So you lengthen the low back towards the back of the heels, both right and left. Take another inhale breath. And exhale, slowly articulate all the way back down to the ground. Inhale, reverse tabletop the legs. Flex the toes to the face. Exhale, lift the arms straight up to the sky. Keep the ribs hugging down and forwards, pelvis pulling back to the ribs. Take a full inhale breath. On the exhale, extend the right leg forwards, the left arm back, opposite side. Only as far as you can, keep that connection. Inhale, bend the knee, bring the arm back up. Exhale, left leg forwards, right arm back. Again, if you need to kick the leg up on a diagonal, that's fine. Inhale, bring the leg and arm back up. Exhale, right leg, left arm. Hug the ribs in. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, left leg, right arm. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right leg, left arm. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left leg, right arm. Inhale, lift. Again, right leg, left arm. Inhale, bring it back up. Left leg, right arm. Inhale, lift. Hug the knees to the chest. Pull the knees out wide towards the underarms and gently rock side to side. And hug the knees back in. Only if it's comfortable, if you don't have any fused spine or maybe metal in the spine, rock backwards and forwards. Otherwise, just rock side to side. Can you, if you are rocking backwards and forwards, bring yourself all the way up to a standing forward fold, maybe without using the hands. Widen the feet, bend the knees considerably into ragdoll pose. Option to bind the arms here, interlacing the fingers, grabbing opposite elbows, or maybe hands at the low back of the neck. Welcome to move around a little if that feels okay. And then take the awkward bind. Swap the opposite forearm, opposite fingers on top.
feet out to the edges of the mat. Turn the toes out. Let's sit down into frog squat. Knees out. Hands to heart, elbows to knees. You're welcome to take a little sway side to side. Please, if the heels are not on the ground, make sure you support it. So widen the feet or lift the hips higher. Coming into a standing squat if that feels better for the body. Or put props under the back of the heels, like you're just putting a little lift kit under the feet. And then the hands can be at heart. You're welcome to bring the arms forwards or up towards the sky. Think of squeezing your butt cheeks in, pushing the knees out, and then lifting the front of the chest up, pulling the front of the ribs back. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Now think of pushing the knees out, hugging the butt cheeks up. Inhale, we'll slowly stand all the way up. Your speed. Exhale, goalpost the arms. Tuck your bum down to the heels. Lift the chest up under the low spine. Inhale, arms lift straight back up. Exhale, hands to heart, sama, stiff to here. So bring the feet about a hip width position, stand up tall, so standing at attention. As you stand here, press the thighs back, lengthen the tailbone down to the heels. The eyes can be closed. Press again evenly into the feet like we did in our bridge pose before. Head stacked on top of ribs, on top of pelvis, on top of heels. Nice, stable, tall, straight line. Take another full breath in. And full breath out. If you take Ujjayi breath in your practice, please start that now. Inhale, arms lift straight up to the sky. Option to look up for Urdhva. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms lift straight up to the sky, adding on. Exhale, come up onto the tiptoes. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, hands to heart, heels down. Adding on, inhale, arms to the sky. Either stay here or exhale, tiptoes. Option to look up on the inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Either heels come down first or you take your time, lifting the hamstrings up, tipping forwards to bring yourself all the way down, then heels down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, low lunge. Step the left foot back, lower the knee to the ground. Inhale, crescent moon. Arms lift up. Lunge as far forwards as you can go. Exhale, pull the pelvis back. If you need the hands on hips here, please use it. We'll do that a couple more times. Inhale, lunge forwards. Think of still lifting the pelvis up, so you're hugging the outer hips in towards one another. Exhale, pull back so the hips are on top of the left knee. One more time. Inhale, pull forwards, ribs in, lift the chest. Pull the right hip back. Exhale, bring it back. Take a full inhale breath. Keep sliding the right lateral hamstring back, left hamstring up. Pelvis pulls back. Exhale, right hand comes down towards the ground. Left arm reaches over. If you need support, use your props. Inhale, lift straight back up. Exhale, runner's lunge. Bring the hands to the inside of the right foot. Toe heel the right foot to the top right corner. It'll either be here on the palms, the forearms. You can walk the hands further out. You can use your blocks if you need. If you'd like this to be an active pose, we'll lift the back knee. That's with maybe toes untucked or toes tucked. See which one feels best for you. Take 3 more breaths. Two more. Notice where the mind goes. One more full inhale. And full exhale. Come up onto your palms for the inhale breath. You may need props here, your blocks. On the exhale, pull the hips back for a wide half split. So the hands stay on the inside of the right leg. Right heel still over to the right edge, and just start to slowly move around, whether that's tipping the pelvis side to side, flexing the toes back or forwards, maybe to each side. Start to experiment just to see what you're feeling in your body here. Take 2 more breaths. Full inhale. And exhale back to that runner's lunge, but this time lift the back knee. Inhale, lift the right hand straight up to the sky. Pull the shoulder blades back. Push the left thigh as hard as you can to the sky. Exhale, reach the right hand behind you, slight twist in the chest. Inhale, lift the right arm straight up to the sky. Keep the nipples reaching to the sky. Exhale, right arm over the ear. Keep pushing the left thigh up. Left shoulder pulls back. Again, inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, reach it back behind you. Point the right knee over the right middle toe. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale into Utthita, arm over the ear. Continue, bring the hand to the ground. Inhale, start to lean forwards. Hands are inside the right foot. Keep your hips as low as they can. Exhale, frog squat. Left foot outside the left wrist. Again, heels on the ground, hips as high as you need. Lift the chest, pull the knees back. Start to really activate. So it's almost like instead of just hanging down in this comfortable position, especially if you're more flexible, I want you to start to lift up. Use your butt, push the knees out. And we'll slowly again stand up. Take a full inhale breath, fully standing, keep the legs. Exhale, goalpost the arms. Tuck your bum down to the heels of the chest. Inhale, arms to the sky. Let's come back to Samastitihi, hands to heart, feet about a hip width, eyes closed. Standing as tall as you possibly can. Again, thigh bones push back, tailbone reaches down. Breathe in and out as deep as you can. Notice if you're clenching your jaw or anywhere else in the body, even though we are using the muscles to stabilize and be nice and tall and strong, can you let it be a little more fluid so you're not clenching for dear life? Now think of something that you would like to manifest, that you would like to come into fruition for your life. Something, it could be with what's going on now in the world, it could be something with your health, someone else's health. What would you like? Anything, small, big, you choose. Take a deep breath into that thing that you're thinking of. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, mountain pose, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale up onto the tiptoes. We'll stay for the inhale breath. Exhale, hands to heart, heels back down. Find control. Again, inhale, mountain, arms lift up. Exhale up onto the tiptoes. You're welcome to keep the heels down if you need. Take an inhale, option to look up. Exhale, forward fold. Option to keep the heels lifted. If you are, think hamstrings lift, lean forwards, push into the toes and the ball point to bring yourself down, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen the spine, lift up towards the pelvis. And exhale, low lunge, step the right foot back, lower the knee down. Your choice to tuck or untuck the toes. Inhale, crescent moon, lunge forwards as far as you can. Pull the right hip forwards, left hip back. Exhale, pull the hips back, up on top of the right knee. Again, inhale as you lunge. Keep lifting up from the front of the pelvis here. Exhale, pull the hips back, left outer hip wraps down. One more, inhale, lunge forwards. Exhale, pull it back. So think left outer hip wrapping back, front of the hips up, ribs in. Take a full inhale breath. Exhale, left hand down, right arm over, little side body stretch, option hands on a block. Nice. Pull your front foot back a bit. Good. Inhale, arms lift straight up to the sky. And exhale into our runner's lunge. Hands to the inside of the left foot. Toe heel the left foot to the top left corner. Bring it up so the heel bone's just in front of the knee. It's not behind the knee. Again, you can stay on the palms, come to the forearms, use your props. Maybe walk the hands further forwards. Lifting the back knee if that's going to feel better with maybe untucking or tucking the toes, your choice. We'll take a few more breaths here. Two more. One more full inhale and full exhale. Come up onto the palms for the inhale breath. Option to use the blocks again. On the exhale, wide split. So the hands are on the inside of the left foot so you can start to move the pelvis around. Flex the toes in or out. Back knees down. Yeah, if you need the back toes tucked, you can. If possible, hips up on top of the right knee. Pivot in and out. Whatever feels good. So start to maybe even close the eyes. So you're moving into sense feeling instead of what something should look like. Move into what you're feeling. And are you breathing slowly in and out? You're allowing that to be a major focal point. Take two more. One more full inhale. And exhale, let's come back to that runner's lunge. This time make it active by lifting the back knee. Take an inhale breath. Start to pull the left hip back as you lean forwards. Exhale, frog squat. Hips stay as low as they can. Have an option to stay here or maybe move into a flying frog. Knees push in, elbows push back, hands down, tip forwards. Maybe lifting the feet off the ground. So think squeezing the knees in, flexing the toes out to the side. Look out in front of you. Lifting your bum up. Yeah, flex the toes out, push your elbows out. Nice, and breathe. Nice, guys. Couple more breaths. Coming back to frog squat when you're ready. There was one thing we didn't do. Take a full inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Let's bring our left foot forward, right foot back. Back knee is lifted, right hand down. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Pull the shoulder blades back. Keep the left knee pointed forwards, but slide the outer left hip back. Firm the right thigh, so nice and strong. Take a full breath in. Exhale, left hand back towards the right heel. Maybe slight twist in the torso. Keep the right shoulder pulling back. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale into Utthita, palm faces down. Good. Keep turning the chest. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, palm faces back, hand towards the back heel. Inhale, arm to the sky. Push your back leg higher, Charlie. There you go. Exhale through Utthita, arm over the ear. Hand down. Let's again move to that frog squat. Right foot forwards. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale, let's stand up. Slowly bring yourself all the way up. Keep the toes pointed out. Exhale, goal post the arms. Tailbone down, thighs firm. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, Samasthita here. Feet hip width, hands to heart. Inhale, chair pose. Bend the knees, lift the arms. Point the kneecaps forwards. Exhale, flying chair, arms back. This time, chair on the tiptoes, lift the heels. Exhale, hands to heart. A little balance. Inhale, stand up, lift the left leg. Right heel goes down. Exhale, open the left knee to the left side. If you need, hands can come to the hips, might be more stable. Inhale, lift the left knee just a little higher, point the left toes down. And then without using the hands, active tree, put the foot to the inside of the right leg. So if you need, have it down lower. Now let's square our pelvis off forwards, also dropping the left hip down so left and right side are even. Option to change where the arms are. Option to take an eagle pose with the arms. So you'll bring the right arm underneath the left, cross the elbows, wrists, maybe grab opposite shoulders. From here, if you're taking the eagle bind, you might want to look up past the fingertips. Breathe deep and slow. And take another breath in. Slowly release the hands. Inhale, lift the left leg. Let's step the left foot all the way back. Keep the knee lifted but bent. Inhale, crescent lunge, lift up. Exhale, we'll take that side body stretch. Right hand down, left arm over. Keep the hips hugging in to support. Inhale, lift straight back up. Exhale, bring the hands down to the blocks, straighten the front leg into a modified pyramid. Back heel is lifted. Inhale, lift the front of the chest. On the exhale, option to flex the right toes to the face, wrap the right hip back. Good, full breath in. Again, keep pulling the chest forwards and up. And exhale, low lunge, bend the front knee. Let's take a little flow. Inhale, warrior two. Spin the back heel down, open up. Exhale, side angle, A, B, or C. Forearm on the thigh, hand inside or outside. You're welcome to take your tita. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep the front knee bent, right arm reaches back. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step forwards into a forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, lift the arms. Exhale, flying chair. Pry the knees apart, pull the outer hips back. Inhale, chair on the tiptoes, lift the heels. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, stand up, lift the right leg. Exhale, open the right knee out to the side. If you need hands on the hips, you can do that. Left big toe presses. Inhale, lift the right knee a little higher, point the toes down. And without using the hands, put the foot to the inside of the left leg. Again, squaring the pelvis off, so left and right side square to the front, also left and right side square to the ground. You're welcome to bend the left knee a little. You're welcome to take a different arm position. My option here is eagle bind. So left arm underneath the right. You might grab shoulders or again, cross the wrists. Hook the thumbs, maybe palms touch. Left big toe again, left outer hip hugs in and down. Option to look up past the fingers. Breathe slow, breathe deep. Take another breath in. Slowly release the arms. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step the right foot back. Whew. Bend the back knee. Inhale, crescent lunge. Arms lift up. Exhale, left hand down. Right arm reaches over. So again, hug the left hip in. Right glute is active. Inhale, arms lift straight back up. Exhale into that modified pyramid. So grab your blocks, straighten the front leg. Feet stay somewhat where they are. Just come high onto the back tiptoes, lift the chest. Option to flex the left toes to the face. Full inhale, breath. Exhale, bend the front knee. Again, a little flow. Inhale, warrior two. Spin the back heel down, arms reach, bend the front knee. Exhale, side angle. Again, your choice. 1, 2, or 3. Option Utthita, left hip hugs back. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep the front knee bent, reach the left arm high. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step forwards into a forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, squat and curl. Come onto your tiptoes, round the spine, forehead towards the knees. And breathe. Balance if you like, whether that's hands off the ground or maybe balancing on the hands. Take 2 more. One more. And exhale, forward fold. And flow through. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, chair. Exhale, flying chair. Inhale onto the tiptoes, push the shin bones forwards. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, stand up, lift the left leg. Exhale, open the left knee to the left side. Little different. Take an inhale, bend the right knee, start to tip the body forwards as we start to make our way back to the warrior 2 position, left foot back, toes angled in, right toes forwards, arms reach. Bring the right arm down in theta or side angle, A, B, or C. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm reaches back. Exhale, hands to the ground, step into a forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, squat and curl. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Just one more, breathe in deeply. And forward fold on the exhale. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fly the arms. Inhale, chair on the tiptoes. Again, push the heels up. Exhale, hands to heart. Feel the toes into the ground. Inhale, stand with the right leg lifted. Exhale, open the knee to the side. Again, we change. Bend the left knee and start to tip the upper body forwards. On the exhale, start to bring the right leg back. And inhale, we land warrior 2. Exhale, side angle, A, B, or C, your choice. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm high. Exhale, hands to the ground, right foot forwards, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, this time let's come into a garland pose, so big toes together, knees wide. Bring your hips back and down towards the ground. And think of rounding the upper body, bringing the arms forwards, working towards getting the heels to the ground. Torsos between the inner thighs. Option to bring the arms back of the palms to the ground. Option to take a bind, hands into the outer hip creases. It's easy for you to get your heels down, then bring the forehead down towards the ground. We'll take 2 more breaths. Full breath in. Now squeeze the upper thighs in, exhale, forward fold, hips up, head down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair, and the knees lift the arms. Exhale, fly the arms back. We're going to add on, inhale, chair, but keep the heels down. Let's take our eagle bind, right arm under, grab opposite shoulders if you need. Keep the arms, inhale, stand up with the left leg. Keep the arms the entire time. Exhale, open the left knee. Take an inhale, bend the right knee, start to tip forwards. Exhale, start to bring the left leg back. Land in warrior two on the inhale breath. Keep the eagle bind. Keep the eagle arms. Exhale, right shoulder towards right knee, side angle, left shoulder to the sky. Keep the bind, reverse warrior. Push the arms back behind you, right knee opens. Exhale, release the bind, forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Again, we change it up. Exhale, fly the arms. Keep the heels on the ground. Inhale, lift the arms. Left arm under the right, eagle bind. Your choice, grab opposite shoulders if you need. Inhale, stand up, lift the right leg. Exhale, open the right knee. On the inhale, bend the left knee. Start to tip the upper body forwards. On the exhale, start to bring the right leg back. Inhale, warrior two. Keep the bind. Exhale, side angle. Turn the chest to the sky, left shoulder down to the left inner thigh. Again, keep the bind, reverse warrior. Push the arms up and back behind you. Keep the left knee opening out left. Release the bind. Exhale, forward, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, squat and curl. Again, let's come down to a little ball. Balance if you would like. Garland pose, frog squat. If any of these are not in your practice, always forward fold is an option. Ragdoll. Here for 3 to 4 breaths. Take one more. Flow through once more. Full inhale. Forward fold on the exhale. You do it facing you guys this time. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fly the arms. Again, inhale, chair. Right arm underneath, grab shoulders if you need. Inhale, stand up, left leg lifts. Let's move into a full eagle bind now. Bring the left leg over the top. You'll either put the toes on the ground for a kickstand, lift the foot for a single wrap, double bind, toes go behind the right calf. Pull the knees back to the center, push the elbows up, left outer hip hugs back. Pull the ribs back behind you. Take a full breath in. Squeeze the left thigh down onto the right. Keep the bind. Inhale, stand up, lift the left leg. Exhale, open the left knee to the left side. On the inhale, bend the right knee, start to tip forwards. On the exhale, start to bring the left leg back behind you. Land, inhale, warrior two. Right knee tracks open. Keep the bind, exhale, side angle. Again, keeping the bind, inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the ground, release the bind, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fly the arms. Inhale, lift the arms. Let's take the bind, left arm under. Inhale, stand up, lift the right leg. Again, we add on here. Bend the left knee, move into full eagle. Either right toes on the ground, foot lifted, or the foot bound. Pull the right hip back. Make sure the left glute is on. Start to lift the chest, pull the ribs back. Find one thing that's not moving to grip on with the eyes. For balance. You're welcome to close them if you want to try that. Take one more breath in. Squeeze the right thigh arm to the left. Keep the bind, inhale, stand up, right leg lifts. Exhale, open the right knee to the right side. On the inhale, tip forwards. Exhale, start to push the arms forwards, reach the right leg back. Land, inhale, warrior two. Strong back leg, exhale, side angle, ribs in. Grab opposite shoulders then, Charlie. Inhale, reverse warrior, just like this. Exhale, hands to the ground, step forwards, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, squat and curl. Last one, bring yourself down. Take 2 more breaths. Balance if you like. Forward fold on the exhale. Widen your feet. And then bring your hands behind your back. Interlace the fingers, bend the elbows, pull the shoulders back behind you. If you need to grab opposite forearm, that's an option. Or if you need to use a prop between the hands instead, but make sure you're bending the elbows and squeezing between the shoulder blades so you're pulling the collarbones wide. Swap the bind, so the awkward fingers on top. Again, pull the shoulders back. Make sure you're bending the elbows so we create a stretch in the front of the shoulders. You're welcome to move or stay still. Take 2 more. One more full inhale. And then release the hands down. Walk the feet just a little bit wider. Bring the right fingers behind the right calf. Lift the left hand up to the sky. Pull the left hip back and release the left hand down. Left hand comes behind the heel or the calf, right arm up to the sky. Pull the right hip back. Bend the knees as much as you need. Right hand down. The top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Slight little add-on. Inhale, chair. Exhale, eagle bind, right arm under. Inhale, we'll stand up. Our left leg lifts. You just need to hold. Exhale, open the left knee. On the inhale, start to tip forwards. Again, we've got a full breath and a half here. Hold for the exhale, right glute is hugging in. Inhale, warrior two. Here it's different. Exhale, side angle. Release the bind. Bring the hands to the inside of the right foot. Toe heel the right foot to the top right corner of the mat. If you need to be with your hands up on blocks, please do. But just like before, bring your right hand behind your right heel. Push the knee into the tricep. Push the arm out into the leg. You might stay right here. I want you to feel the left thigh push as hard as you can to the sky. You might walk the fingers out further, coming onto the fingertips, or maybe reaching the right arm straight out to the side. So working into a cross pose. If you think of the body, the arms at the top, the knee, the torso, back to the heel of the back leg. So you can stay here, fingers on the ground, or the arms lift up, pushing them out wide, hugging the right hip back, pushing the left thigh towards the sky. Think of the chest reaching forwards, right knee pushing into the shoulder. And then you're welcome to stay here or go for a bind. You'll bring the right hand towards the right hip, left arm to the lower back, maybe grabbing fingers or the wrist, hip sliding the right hip further back. Breathe slow. Take one more breath in. Lower the back knee to the ground. Passive runner's lunge. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale. Exhale, dome the chest. One more. Inhale, lift the front of the spine. Exhale as you dome it. Lift the back knee up off the ground. And bring the right foot back to the top center. Step into a forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Last side. Exhale, let's take the bind. Left arm under. Grab shoulders or full. Inhale, we stand up right leg. Exhale, open the right leg. On the inhale, we tip. Left big toe, left glutes working. Inhale, we land in our warrior two with the bind. Again, we change it up. Exhale, side angle. Release the hands. And let's come to that active runner's lunge. Hands down, maybe on blocks or the ground to the inside of the left foot. Toe heel the left foot further left if you need. So the right thigh pushes to the sky. Again, you can stay right here. Or bring the left hand just behind the left heel. Option to then bring the left hand further out to the left side, maybe coming onto the fingertips. Hug your left knee into your left tricep. Now push the right thigh as hard as you can to the sky, pull the chest forwards. And then option to stay here or move into the full cross. Left hand will come off the ground, right arm reaches out to the side. Again, your left knee's pushing in towards the chest as much as you can, right thigh out to the sky. Keep pulling the front of the chest forwards and up. And then the next option is to go into the bind. Left hand back to the left hip. Right hand comes behind. Again, you might grab fingers or wrist. Keep hugging the outer left hip in. Push the right heel as hard as you can behind. Take a full breath in. And then release the hands. Lower the back knee to the ground. Moving the spine just twice. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, cow, cat of the spine, dome the spine. Pull the hips forwards. One more, lift the chest. And exhale as you dome. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Again, bring the left foot to the top center front of the mat. Let's step forwards into a forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, squat and curl. Again, tiny little ball. One last chance to balance here. Close the eyes, lift the hands, or balance on the hands. 3 more breaths. How deep can you breathe into the body? 2 more. One more. We're going to come to a seated position. Make sure the blocks are easy to grab. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. Inhale, lift the chest. You'll either hook the fingers around the toes or grab the ankles. Exhale as you round the spine. Again, inhale, lift the chest forwards and up. Exhale as you round forwards and down. One more, inhale, lift. Exhale as you dome. Let's stay here, bringing the forehead down towards the feet. Think of really doming the spine. So that I can asana be. The pelvis is pushed backwards. We're actively pulling the shins up, pulling the knees out. If you need to sit on something because this is too hard to round, and get the space in the pelvis, the legs, the spine, please sit up on something. One more full exhale. Inhale, slowly lift. Bring the knees together. Moving into boat pose. So nice and slow to a count of 10. I want you to think of rolling the spine down. That means you flex the toes back or you point the toes, the arms might be up or forwards. What is going to help you get down as slow as you can? So I'm going to count it for you. 10, 9, 8, pull everything in. 7, 6, 5, 4. Hope you guys are shaking too. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Shavasana. Blocks under the back of the knees, under the pelvis, however you would like to bring yourself into your resting pose. Eye pillow over the eyes, blanket over the abdomen, the thighs. Breathe and let go. Like the start of class, take everything in. Sensations, the sounds, what you smell, what you taste. Observe the thoughts that arise. Notice any emotions or feelings that are associated with the thoughts or with body parts or areas. Allow yourself to be here. Before we bring ourselves out of our resting pose, I want you to one more time bring to mind what you thought of at the start of class that you wanted to manifest. What would you like to bring into your life? Thinking of that thing as if it's true, as if it is real, as if it is right now. Let yourself feel the feelings as if it was true, real, and now. And then when you're ready, deepen the breath, move the body. However you would like to get there. We will come up to a seated position, one that's comfortable. Eyes can be open or closed. Hands on the legs, lap apart, wherever it feels good. The more in tune we get, quiet we get, therefore the more in tune we can get, the more we can understand and listen to our deep desires and needs. Things that will make our life easier, happier, more fruitful, more joyous. You might be able to do that through sitting and meditating, prayer. It might be this movement on the mat, it might be working out or something else. Thank yourself for doing what you've done today, connecting mind, breath, and body. Use what you've taken or what you've gained from this to your advantage. Bring the hands through prayer, thumbs to the third eye. Bow in gratitude. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Thank you, guys. Gotta stop Instagram. It'll be over on YouTube. And YouTube, thank you guys. Would love some thumbs up. Would love some sharing this to anyone, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. I appreciate you all. And thank you, Scott. Thanks, Charlie. Have an amazing rest of your day. Please subscribe. Let me know what you think. Mwah. Happy day. Comment, like, thumbs up.